Biggest stage of them all. Got the bright lights. It's time to shine.
Welcome to NFL Replay, where you'll see and hear all the sights and sounds you didn't on game day, courtesy of NFL Films, including sideline audio.
Just because you built for it don't mean it's going to happen. You got to make it happen.
And players wired for sound. After 45 years, two of the most storied franchises in NFL history, the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Green Bay Packers, finally met in the Super Bowl to decide the championship. The upstart NFC champs, led by Aaron Rodgers and with help from the defense, put their AFC foe in a deep first quarter hole.
Intercepted on the underthrow by Collins. Leaping end zone is the touchdown.
But there was no panic on the Pittsburgh sideline as Ben Roethlisberger mounted a comeback that had their opponent on its heels in the second half.
Mendenhall down to the goal line for a Pittsburgh touchdown.
But a costly mistake turned the tide yet again.
Fumble, and the Steelers didn't see it, and it's picked up by Green Bay.
This one went down to the wire, so sit back and relive Super Bowl 45 right now on NFL Replay.
Hey, follow my lead today. Who's going to be the big dog with me? Let's go. Hey, ain't no way they can stop us. Just another opponent our way. Stay together today. We're going to dominate all day. Dominate on three. 1, 2, 3, dominate. Just relax and play ball, all right? There's going to be a couple plays. Just settle down. Let's play ball, all right? That's what we do, baby. Let's go. It's on us, on.
With Antonio Brown waiting for the opening kickoff, Crosby will get rid of it. And we play football. In the end zone, Brown will take it out. A slight hesitation, and Antonio Brown with a good return to start this game for the Steelers. Crosby forced him out, and a 37-yard return by the rookie Antonio Brown starts this game. Now we look at the backs and receivers for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They rank 14th overall offensively, and an offensive line, Troy, it's the 6th different combination up front and the first NFL start at center for Doug Legursky.
Yeah, a lot of adjustments really along that offensive line throughout the season. They were able to settle in over the second half, and then a big loss last week or 2 weeks ago in that AFC Championship game when Marquise Pouncey went down with the foot injury.
Starting at the 36, quick throw, Hines Ward out on the edge, and it's Matthews making the play for Green Bay. And now the defense. These are two defenses that are very similar. Coordinator is Don Capers. They run a 3-4, as do the Steelers. B.J. Raji is in the middle, then the linebackers, and we'll be saying Clay Matthews' name a lot.
Well, it seems we do each and every week, and I think that when you look at what Pittsburgh intends to do with some of their empty sets, they've not yet shown it. You could anticipate then Clay Matthews receiving a lot of single blocking there up front.
On 2nd down and 6, Mendenhall gets it, and he goes down immediately. A loss on the play of 4, and Frank Zombo, who had missed 6 straight games with a knee injury, active, starting, and he makes a play on the second snap.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of talk when you come in, you play the Green Bay Packers. Because of the way that they played defensively in the regular season, they were one of the worst in the NFL in terms of stopping people running the football. In the postseason, that has not been the case. They have been exceptional.
It's 3rd and 10. Pretty good pocket. Roethlisberger fires to the sideline, incomplete. And it's 3 and out for the Steelers with their first possession. Antonio Brown, the intended target. Tramon Williams waits for it. Kapanos, a former Packer, will kick it. There has never been a punt return for a touchdown in Super Bowl history, and there won't be one here. That ball is dropped, and the fight for the football. A muff punt by Tramon Williams, and let's see who gets on top. And it's Green Bay's football. You talk about anxious moments here at the start of the game. It stays with Green Bay as Tramon Williams, with Sam Shields, the rookie, right in his face. His teammate couldn't haul it in cleanly, and then just Tramon Williams who came away with the football. So in the end, no harm, no foul, and now starting at the 21. Quick throw over the middle, broken up, and a good play made by Woodley on Jennings.
Damn, that was my pick. Damn.
And so now this offense, which has been putting up yards and points in the postseason under the controls of Aaron Rodgers.
He's been outstanding. He's been great all season long. He's been good in the postseason. Didn't have as good a game in the championship game there against the Chicago Bears, but still, having said that, has completed over 70% of his passes in the 3 postseason games.
On the second play, it's Starks, and the rookie Starks gets a yard. Knocked down by Woodley. This is a defense that is coordinated by Dick LeBeau, who is a 73-year-old Hall of Famer. It's a 3-4 defense in Troy. The question for Green Bay offensively is, will Aaron Rodgers have time to take advantage of the matchups on the outside?
Yeah, and that's every quarterback goes into each game against these Steelers saying the same thing. And there's very few matchups when you look at these outside linebackers that they don't win on a consistent basis week in and week out.
Penalty flag flies. Could be a free play, and this one is complete to Driver. Steelers were showing a blitz, and they came across early, and the preliminary indication is it's against Pittsburgh. It's a 24-yard completion.
Offsides, number 51. Defense. Penalty is declined. First down.
This is a blitz right here that Pittsburgh had a lot of success with last year in that December meeting. They come right back with it here on the first possession. They get Ferrier for being offsides, but the Packers failed to pick this blitz up very well last year, and they knew they were going to get a heavy dose of it. First time the Steelers come with it, they're able to block it up, even though Ferrier got called with the penalty.
2nd and 10. Here's Starks. Tries to run through Timmons. Picks up 3. 3rd and 7. A stunt up front. This is Nelson through his arms. That pass was there, and Jordy Nelson could not come down with it.
Aaron Rodgers had Ferrier back in his lap, but he still delivered a perfect throw here. You're going to see, I mean, that's a ball that Jordy Nelson makes most of the time. Just went right through his arms.
First down, Pittsburgh. That's Mendenhall. Good blocking out in front. Rashard Mendenhall has the Steelers' first down of the game.
You see Dave Johnson here in the job that he does. This guy is an absolute load. He is very good in this position as a tight end player, playing the fullback spot. And you see Rashard Mendenhall last week in the championship game. He was exceptional in running the football after contact. And again, he does not go down easily. You go down low on Rashard Mendenhall, you are not going to get him to the ground.
15-yard carry. First down at the 35. On the ground again, Mendenhall has his shoe back on. And he is wrestled to the ground about a half-yard shy of a first down by A.J. Hawk.
Well, you know, Pittsburgh just comes right back with the same play. David Johnson leading the way. They pull left guard Chris Kemoatu, which is what they like to do. And that's the running play that Green Bay is going to have to be able to control if they're going to be able to slow down this running attack.
2nd and 6. Quick throw, Mike Wallace. And Wallace wrapped up after a gain of 4. Tremont Williams out there to make the stop. Third down and 2. Roethlisberger slings it through the hands of Heath Miller, incomplete, and it's 4th down.
Tried to put it high for you, and it got a little too high.
Yeah, I should have got it.
No, I gotta bring it down for you. Good job. That's a good start. Keep it close.
Both offenses are still waiting to strike first. But coming up next on NFL Replay, Aaron Rodgers will finally hit pay dirt.